Okay, so then let's start with the power pack question under exemptions. This particular question, I have compiled the exemption question from so many papers, and then a particular question has been framed. I have taken all the adjustments, okay, all the different types of questions on exemptions. I have combined it together. Now you have to determine, okay, if you have read the exemption chapter once or if you have revised it once, then this question is such a question which you should definitely give it a try. ठीक है, if you do this particular question, you will come to know how many exemptions you are able to recollect or not. Okay, chalo, let's start everyone. Briefly examine the taxability of supply in the following independent cases. So we have to say basically, is it taxable, is it exempted? Okay, let's try to recollect. First one, Jeevan Limited, registered under GST, provided services amounting to 10 lakh to a governmental authority by way of sanitation conservancy. So can we say this is going to be exempted? Yes, remember that public health, sanitation conservancy, water supply, those services provided to governmental authority is going to be exempted. Then after that, Raju Transporters, a GTA, provided, a registered GTA, provided service of transportation of goods to Kukreja and Kukreja Company, and unregistered partnership firm. Unregistered partnership firm is okay, it comes under those 7 people, but here the GTA is a registered person. So GTA providing services to unregistered partnership firm, and Kukreja and Company paid 8,000 to Raju Transporters as consideration. So can we say here, if GTA is registered and if GTA is issuing an invoice at the rate of 12% to this unregistered partnership firm, then in that case, anyway, the transaction is a taxable transaction, right? Now RCM, FCM, that depends on at what rate the GTA issues the invoice to the Kukreja and Kukreja Company. If it issues an invoice at the rate of 12%, the normal FCM will be applicable. Then after that, Amardeep Hospital provides services in neonatal intensive care, NICU, for 2 days, for which 15,000 are charged per day from Mr. Chopra for his newborn son Virat. So can we say NICU, ICU, ICCU, that was totally what? That was totally exempted irrespective of the amount, and CCU also. Okay. Then Dhruv Developers sold a plot of land in Greater Noida after leveling down, laying down of drainage lines, water lines and electricity lines. So can we say sale of plot of land, whether raw land as it is land or after leveling etc. It is never considered as a supply. It is not a supply. Schedule number 3. Okay, then Deccan Shipping Private Limited, registered under GST in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, provided the passenger transportation services to local residents in the ferries owned by it. So can we say passenger transport services, waterways, island to island, predominantly not for tourism purposes. This is going to be exempted. Then services provided to recognized sports body as selector of a national team. Only when 5 of them were providing the services to recognized sports body, only then it was exempted. Player was there, referee was there, umpire was there, coach was there, and team manager were there. Only when these 5 provide the services to recognized sports body, only then it is exempted. So this one is going to be taxable. Then services provided by way of transportation of passengers in metered cab through ECO. If it is through ECO, then anyway it will be taxable as per section number 9(5). E-commerce operator will be liable to pay the tax, right? Then services by way of public conveniences, washrooms, toilets, etc. This will be exempted. Special exemption was given. Services provided by a player to a franchisee which is not a recognized sports body, taxable. If player is providing the services to a recognized sports body, only then it will be exempted. Then Bollywood dance performance by a film actor in a film and consideration charged is 1,45,000. So can we say Bollywood? Only classical and art form was exempted up to 1,50,000. So this is going to be taxable. Then after that, RXL Private Limited manufactures a beauty soap with the brand name Forever Young. RXL Private Limited has organized a concert to promote its brand. Miss Ahana Kapoor, its brand ambassador, who is the leading film actress has given a classical dance performance in the said concert as a part of her services as a brand ambassador of the company. As the brand ambassador, if we are providing any services, irrespective of the amount, it is going to be totally taxable, and the proceeds of the concert worth 1,20,000 will be donated to charitable organization. Doesn't matter what are you going to do with that money, it is going to be totally taxable. Then Carnatic music performance by a classical singer, consideration 1,55,000, taxable, fully taxable because the amount has exceeded 1,50,000. Kathak dance performance by a classical singer, a classical dancer in a cultural program, and consideration charged is 1,45,000. Can we say fully exempted because it is less than 1,50,000? Then Gokul Resident Welfare Association received 9,000 per month as contribution from each member for sourcing of goods and services from third person for common use of its members. Can we say it is exceeding 7,500 per member per month? So the entire 9,000 per month is going to be taxable. Yes, are you able to recollect the pointers? Okay, let's try the next one. Dhruv Printing Press, a registered entity under GST, received an order of 1,50,000 from Vishwakarma Technical Institute, a private ITI providing courses notified under Apprentices Act 1961. So can we say it is a type 3 educational institution, vocational courses? Yes. So Printing Press received the order from an educational institution for printing of pre-examination items like question paper, OMR sheet, answer booklets required for conduct of examination. Conducting of examination by any type of educational institute is totally exempted, and for that if we are taking any inward supply, even that is going to be totally exempted. So this 1,50,000 will be totally exempted. Then after that, State Board of Education, a registered entity, charged 50,000 per year as affiliation fee from a school run by a trust which gives education from class 1 to class 10. Can we say affiliation fees will be exempted only when it is provided to government schools? So this is going to be taxable. Then We Care Hospital, a registered entity, charged 19,500 for ICCU. ICCU is totally exempted irrespective of the amount. I hope this much is manageable. Yes. Okay. Balaji Hospital, a clinical establishment located in Tirupati, is specialized in cardiac treatment. The hospital has its own canteen, healthy foods. Yes, so we were reading the hospital has its own canteen, healthy foods. The canteen serves the foods and drink to the inpatients as advised by the doctor or nutritionist of the hospital. Apart from this, other patients who are not admitted or attendants or visitor. Okay, so can we say whatever the hospital is charging for providing the food to the inpatients, that is a composite supply along with the health services, so that will be exempted because the principal supply of health service is exempted, but the thing that it is given to the outsiders, that will be considered as a taxable supply. So outsiders is going to be taxable and your patients is going to be exempt. Yes, okay, so this is going to be taxable and the one given to the patients is going to be exempted because of the composite supply concept. Then after that, cloakroom services provided to passengers. This is specifically exempted. Cloakroom services, then your waiting room services, platform tickets, that was totally exempted. New entry was inserted. Then service of transportation of passengers in second class. Second class is exempted. First class and AC is taxable. Platform tickets sold to the customer, just now we discussed, it is going to be exempted. Renting of warehouse located in Bangalore railway station to Paras traders registered in Chennai. Renting of warehouse located at railway station. So can we say Ministry of Railway is giving it on rent to a registered person? Whenever Ministry of Railway is giving it on rent, then it is taxable, and that too it will be taxable under forward charge mechanism, Indian Railways. Yes. Okay, then after that, service of transportation of passengers in AC coaches. AC coaches is always going to be taxable. Then service of transportation of relief material meant for victims of flood affected areas. Relief material transportation, and you can just write it here, by railways. Okay, by railways. Then we know that this is going to be exempted. Yes. Then service of transportation of organic manure by rail. Organic manure by rail. Again, this is going to be exempted. Okay. By rail and by GTA. By rail and by GTA, these things are exempted. Okay. Supply of manpower for cleanliness of roads not involving any supply of goods. Okay. So we are providing labor services for any such activity, for any such function which was entrusted to municipality or panchayat. Okay, there is no good. So can we say this is pure labor services? So this is going to be exempted. Then services provided by fair price shops owned by Nath Services Limited by way of sale of sugar under public distribution system against consideration in form of commission. Fair price shops, they were providing the services on behalf of government. So this is going to be again exempted. Then service of maintenance of street lights in a municipal area involving replacement of defunct lights and other spares along with maintenance. Generally, replacement and other spares constitute 35% of the supply of service. Composite supply of goods and services, but the value of goods in that should not exceed 25%. Here it is 35%. So can we say this will be fully taxable? Yes. Okay. Then after that, next one. Service of brochure distribution provided under a training program for which 70% of the total expenditure is borne by the government. So if we are providing any services to the government where at least 75% of the expenses is borne by the government, then only it will be exempt. Here it is only 70%, so it is going to be taxable. Yes. Then after that, going to the next one. Supply of tobacco leaves as agriculturist to Messrs. Ram and Sons, a sole proprietorship firm registered at Hubli. Tobacco leaves is goods. In RCM goods, we had seen this tobacco leaves given by agriculturist to a registered person. So this was taxable, and that too your RCM will be applicable. Then after that, amount received for services provided to state government in relation to training of drivers at Karnataka during the Road Safety Week celebration of the Karnataka government. 79.5% of the expenditure is borne by the government. So can we say here it is a 75% limit has been crossed. So this is going to be exempted. Then after that, JLM and Sons got the permission from municipal authorities to build a 8-floor building in Bengaluru. But it agreed to build only 4 floors building and received 26 lakhs as compensation from Sunil Constructions Limited, a neighboring housing project which wants to protect its sunlight. So can we say this is like agreeing to an act or agreeing to an obligation? So this is going to be fully taxable. We had seen this in the supply chapter. Then after that, going to the next one. India Corporations Limited, a PSU, has taken loan from a banking company. PSU has taken a loan from a banking company, that is Wellness Bank Limited. The loan was guaranteed by central government. India Corporations Limited defaulted in repayment of such loan. Okay. So can we say here guarantee services provided by government to its PSU, right? So this was totally exempted from GST. It doesn't matter if the company has defaulted. So this is going to be exempted. Guarantee commission that the government is going to receive, that will be totally exempt. Then fees of 10,000 charged from office staff for in-house personality development course conducted by Mungeri Lal College, providing education as a part of curriculum for obtaining a qualification recognized by Indian law. So it is a proper educational institution. Educational institution is providing services to its students, faculty, staff. That is totally exempted. Can we say here it has charged the money from its staff? It is going to be exempted. Then after that, bus fee of 2,500 collected per month from students by the college which is providing education as a part of curriculum for obtaining a qualification recognized by Indian law. So can we say it is a type 2 educational institution? Type 2 educational institution is providing transportation service to its students. So any services provided by educational institution to its students, faculty and staff is going to be exempted. Then housekeeping service provided by Messrs. Cleanwell to Hima Varsha Montessori School, a play school for cleaning its playground and classrooms, 25,000 per month. It is provided, we are assuming it is provided in the play school only. So again this is going to be exempted, right? Then after that, the next one, info link supplied tracing alphabets and online education journal to students of UKG class of Sydney Montessori School rupees 2000. Can we say if online educational journals periodicals, if it is supplied to type 2 educational institution, only then it will be exempted. Here they have supplied to type 1 educational institution, that is up to higher secondary, so this is going to be taxable. Then supply of railway equipments by way of transportation by vessel is going to be taxable if it is supplied by road or if it is supplied by GTA, right? Then in that case it is going to be exempted, but here it is going to be taxable. Then services by way of storage of processed tea used for beverage as a green tea. Processed tea is not an agriculture produce, so this is going to be taxable. Healthcare services by his clinical establishment of providing rooms, only 3,100 per day, up to 5,000 no problem, so this is going to be exempted. Then services of a guest house for lodging purposes having value of supply of unit of accommodation rupees 800 per day, not specifically exempted, so this is going to be taxable. Guest house is going to be taxable. Then legal services provided, please be careful, legal services provided by BMC and Partners Delhi, a partnership firm of advocates. Advocate is providing, firm of advocate is providing the services to Vastukar Enterprises Delhi, providing architect services with preceding financial year's aggregate turnover as 21 lakh. So can we say this is the normal business entity, not a small business entity as per our lectures? Yes, so you are providing the services to a registered person. So can we say in this case, this is going to be a taxable supply, and that too taxable under reverse charge mechanism. Then minimum balance charges collected by Dhanvarsha Bank. Minimum, this is not in the form of interest, so this is going to be taxable. An RWA in a housing society registered under GST collects the maintenance charges 6,500 per month per member. Can we say fully exempted? Because it is within the limits of 7,500. Then after that, going to the next one. Services provided by a private transport operator to Scholar Boys Higher Secondary School by way of transportation of students to and from the school. Okay, so transportation services provided to a type 1 educational institution is going to be exempted. This is a type 1 educational institution, so this is going to be exempted. Then services provided by way of vehicle parking to general public in a shopping mall are not specifically exempted, so this is going to be taxable. Apex facilities provided civil maintenance services for the upkeep of Municipal Corporation of Delhi head office building. Value of supply of goods constitute 20% while providing such maintenance expenses. So can we say any services provided to the municipal corporation building itself? Okay, not on behalf of municipal corporation to any other person, or not on behalf of panchayat or municipality. So we have a amendment circular here. This is going to be fully taxable. Okay, this 20% is irrelevant. Then after that, Messrs. Talreja and Talreja, a firm of advocates, provides legal services to state government for representation in the High Court. This is going to be exempted. Firm of advocates providing services to central government, state government, union territory, local authority, governmental entity and governmental authorities is going to be totally exempted. So even this is going to be exempted, right? Then after that, a STU, State Transport Undertaking, has hired motor vehicle meant to carry 8 to 10 passengers for fast cab renting, a motor vehicle renting company. This is going to be taxable, right? Why this is going to be taxable? It is whenever a STU takes a motor vehicle on hire, it will be exempted only when the capacity of that motor vehicle is more than 12 passengers excluding the driver, right? Then Indiana Engineering College, an educational institution, has conducted an entrance test for various courses run by it for obtaining qualifications recognized by the law for the timing in force, and charged college is liable to pay GST on the same. Can we say no? This is going to be totally exempted. Why this is going to be totally exempted? Conduct of examinations is specifically exempted. Then Kian Enterprises, an event organizer, provided services to Breathing Wall Limited by way of organizing business exhibition in New Delhi as a part of Make in India. Business exhibition in India is going to be taxable. Business exhibition outside India, only that is going to be exempted. Then ST Limited has given 5 trucks on hire to T2 transporters of Delhi, a GTA, for transporting goods in central and west Delhi. Hiring charges are so and so. If the vehicle is taken on hire by a GTA, then that was totally exempted, right? Fees charged for yoga camp, totally exempted. Why? Why? Are charitable and religious services, there we had studied. Amount charged, spirituality, yoga, remember? Then amount charged by business correspondent for the service provided to rural branch of a bank, rural branch is going to be exempted. Amount charged by cord blood bank for preservation of stem cells, this is now taxable. Amount charged for service provided by commentator is going to be taxable, because only player, umpire, referee, coach and team manager, only these 5 are exempted whenever they are providing the services to a recognized sports body. Then services of transportation of students, faculty and staff from home to college and back to college, a private college providing degree courses, etc. Services of transportation of students, can we say this is if it is provided by the college? Have they given anything else? No, nothing is given. So can we say if it is provided, this is anyway type 2 educational institution, this is type 2 educational institution. So can we say whenever it is provided to a type 2 educational institution, it is going to be taxable. When it is provided to type 1, in that case it will be exempted. Then online monthly magazine containing question bank and latest updates in law to the students of PQR Law College offering degree courses in LLB and LLM. So this is going to be exempted. Periodicals to type 2 educational institution is exempted. Housekeeping services to a coaching institute is going to be taxable. Housekeeping services again only to type 1 educational institution is exempted. Security services to N higher secondary school is going to be exempted. Type 1 educational institution. Services of providing breakfast, lunch and dinner to students of ABC Medical College, providing a degree recognized by law. So this becomes a type 2 educational institution. This is going to be taxable. Only when catering services is provided to type 1, only then it will be exempted. Here it is type 2, so it will be taxable. Services related to rearing of sheep, this is exempted. If it would have been rearing of horses, then taxable. Okay, services provided by way of artificial insemination of horses, this is taxable. Horses is taxable. Processing of sugarcane into jaggery, this is not an agricultural operation, so this processing, this is going to be taxable. Then miling of paddy into rice, again it is going to be taxable. Services by way of fumigation in a warehouse of agriculture produce. Fumigation, dhua services, smoke services to get rid of the mosquitoes, etc. Okay, this is going to be taxable because this is provided in the warehouse. If this fumigation was done at the farm, it would have been exempted. Then Teja and Company, a tour operator, provides services to a foreign tourist for tour conducted in Jammu Kashmir, India, my India, and receives a sum of rupees 3 lakhs. So this will be fully taxable. If this would have been for outside India, then exempt. Okay. Then Miss Purva acts as a team manager for Indian Sports League, a recognized sports body for tennis tournament organized by multi-brand retail company, and received a remuneration of 2 lakhs. Now listen, team manager, yes, it is exempted, but only when it is provided to a recognized sports body. But as per GST, Indian Sports League is not a recognized sports body. We have a definition of recognized sports body. So as per GST, this is not a recognized sports body, so this becomes taxable. Mistake area, please avoid this mistake. Okay. Then after that, Richmond Kids, a play school located in Delhi. Richmond Kids has outsourced the catering services for supply of food and drink in the canteen of play schools to Ashoka Caterers Delhi for consideration of 8 lakh per annum. Can we say this is a type 1 education institution? So catering services provided to type 1 education institution is anyway exempted. Then after that, next one, Siddhi Builders registered in Haryana, rented out 20 units owned by it in Sanskriti Society to Rudra Technologies, an IT based firm registered in the state of Haryana for accommodation of its employees. Okay. So can we say residential dwelling has been given on rent to a registered person? So this is going to be taxable, and that too it will be taxable under RCM, right? RCM. Rudra Technologies will be responsible to pay the tax on the same. Then amount received as honorarium for participation as guest anchor. This is taxable. We have studied a specific point on this. Then sum received as hiring charges for provision of non-AC contract carriage. Non-AC contract carriage for transportation of employees to and from the work to Messrs Siddhi Private Limited, a registered person under GST. Such hiring is for 3 months. Use of the contract carriage is at the disposal of the company. See, non-AC contract carriage, passenger transport services by non-AC contract carriage will be exempted, but only if it is as per predetermined routes and predetermined timings, not at the disposal of the company. So this is an important point. This is going to be taxable. Just because you see the word non-AC contract carriage does not mean it will be exempted. Okay. See, here you are doing the transportation of employees. If you want to make it exempted, okay, then there should be a contract between the person who is giving on rent and between the company. But the transportation will happen not as per the company's timings and routes. Okay, that will happen as per the owner of the vehicles. Then going ahead, check the next one. Amount received for provision of training in recreation activities of music. So recreation we had studied na, arts and culture, if these services are provided by an individual, and sports training if it is provided by charitable trust, then it will be exempted. So if first of all, music comes under recreational activities. So if this is provided by an individual, if this service is provided by an individual, then this is going to be exempted. Then renting of residential flat to Mr. Sahil, proprietor of Messrs. Dayaram and Sons, a registered person under GST for the purpose of his own residence in personal capacity. This is going to be exempted. Receipts of Gyan Uday and ITI affiliated to NCVET, type 3 educational institution, exempted. Receipts of Lakshya, an institute registered with DGET, Union Ministry of Labour, running a modular employable skill course, again type 3 education institution, this is going to be exempted. Then receipts of Wizard, a commercial coaching institute, no certificate was provided, doesn't matter, this is going to be fully taxable, not a proper educational institution as per GST. Fees from prospective employers for campus interview, taxable, because here the education institution is not providing the services to students, faculty and staff. Then receipt of Concept, a commercial coaching institute providing coaching in the field of commerce, certificate was awarded after completion of the training, doesn't matter, it is going to be taxable. Amount collected for loading, unloading, packing and warehousing of potato chips. Potato chips is not an agriculture produce, taxable. Potato is an agriculture produce. Recovery agent services provided to ABC Finance Limited and NBFC. Recovery agent, Vasuli Bhai services, taxable, and that too under RCM. Security services by way of supply of security personnel provided to XYZ Limited, a registered person under GST. Security services provided to XYZ Limited. Okay, security services is taxable. Okay, when it is provided by a person other than body corporate to a registered person under GST, right? Body corporate. So here it is provided to a registered person. So can we say here this is going to be taxable and this is going to be taxable under RCM. Then Messrs A to Z, a proprietary firm registered under GST, supplies value including cost of fuel for provision of renting of motor vehicle for transportation of passenger service to NPS Limited. Transportation of passenger services. Renting of motor vehicle services. Renting of motor vehicle should be by person other than body corporate to a body corporate. So here, this is going to be taxable first of all. And this is provided by other than body corporate to a body corporate. Proprietary firm is not a body corporate. So this will be taxable, and that too under RCM. Next, services by way of storage or warehousing of raw vegetable fibers such as cotton, flax, jute, etc. So this is going to be taxable. Then after that, composite supply of goods and services to Messrs. Maharashtra State Development Corporation, a government entity, by way of activity in relation to function entrusted to Panchayat under so and so article of the Constitution. Value of supply constituted 23%. Value of supply of goods proportion was 23%. But composite supply of goods and services will be exempted only when it is given to government. Okay, only when it is given to government and not to a government entity. Okay, when it is given to central government, state government, union territory, local authority, till there it is exempted, not when it is given to a government entity. So this is going to be taxable. Okay, just by seeing 23%, don't jump and give the answer. Okay, so this is going to be taxable. If you are doing a mistake, please mark it. Then, insurance commission received as an insurance agent from XYZ insurance company, insurance commission, taxable, and that too under RCM. That is, insurance company will be liable to pay the tax on it. Then after that, services provided to state government of Maharashtra for conducting fitness programs. 71% of the expenditure was borne by the state government, less than 75%. So this is going to be fully taxable. I hope this question you were able to solve at least most of the adjustments. If you were able to solve, then you are at a very good position. If not, then please revise the chapter, please revise the adjustments first, yes, and then come back to the question, try to resolve it. It will be very, very helpful if you want to revise the entire examination. I think many of the adjustments were tested in this particular question. Yes, please be careful, please first read the question, try to understand, try to recollect, and then give the answer. Only then it will make some sense. Yes, I hope this was helpful for you everyone. Okay. Yes, and this question, the question and its answer, the PDF of the same, I will be making it available for you all. Okay, the link of that I will be providing here in the description. Please try this particular question. It will definitely boost your confidence if you have studied well. Yes, and if not, you will come to know whether you, now that you'll have to study properly, right? So, and yes, this question is forming part of our question bank only. Those who will be taking the latest question bank, this question is there in your book already. Yes, okay. Thank you so much everyone. Enjoy. All the best.